going to say anything. But you know the way Gemma is she hasn't really been doing much with the business for the past 2 months or so. Like she's just been saying she's not arsed and she's not arsed recruiting and she's just happy doing a bit of retail and she's doing the FM and just, I've been kind of just sitting back and just looking and I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's my sponsor. And I've been thinking a lot that it's just going to end up having a negative effect on me or my team. So I had a chat with Karina the other day, and then I went to Jo and I asked Jo how would she feel if I was to mention to Gemma to go with her, under her as number one, if Gemma isn't really that push with the business. And Jo, in fairness, did tell me to have a real good think about it and not decide anything too quickly, to make sure to have a real good think about it first. So I did, but I've been looking for the past few weeks and it's just been wrecking my head because like she hasn't really been doing that in her team, she hasn't been doing it in herself, and at the end of the day she's still my sponsor and I felt it was just going to have a negative effect on me and my team. So I rang her earlier on and I put it to her and I said, look, how would you feel if I was to swap and go under Jo as number one if you're not doing much with the business? And yeah, it didn't go too well. Like, it was nothing malicious, nothing done underhanded, nothing like that. It was just basically me, and I've been just looking from the outside, I guess, from the past few weeks, and I've just been thinking like about, geez, like, that's my sponsor, and if she's not arsed the business, if she's not doing anything, like, how is that going to look? How is it going to come out in the end for me? And the fact that I'm just starting to do well, and my team was starting to do well finally after 2 long years. I don't know. But it was only a suggestion that I put it to her. Like, but then she said she was excited for the sirens and said she was only taking a breather. And she wanted to start re-ranking and everything again. And I said, well, that's fine then. That's okay then, as long as I know that. But now she said she can't go back because she feels that it was all been organised behind the back and everything, which it wasn't. Like, it purely wasn't. I mentioned it to Jo. Jo told me to have a long, hard think about it. I thought about it over the weekend. I asked Gemma last night for a phone call when she was back, and I rang her today. Jo didn't even know I was ringing her. It was me. Like, it was all me. And I felt like she was doing the FM because she felt that's what she needed to do. That was what's best for her. And I felt the fact that what I needed to do in a business decision, that was probably best for me. But when I put it to her earlier on, literally, I just said it to her. I said, how would you feel if I was to suggest that I go under Jo, the fact that you're not doing much with the business? And then that's when she said, she was excited about sirens, and of course she wants to start re-ranking up again. She was just taking a breather. I said, that's fine. I said, as long as I know that, that's no problem. But now she said she can't go back, that she's leaving Mormology, that she just can't go back. But I've tried to explain to her, I said, that's all I needed to know. It wasn't a suggestion, there was nothing planned. It's basically, I just needed to know if you were going to start doing anything with the business again or not, because I felt that it was having a bit of a negative effect on me.